Aloha Armanas. We are cruising in to Hokuli'a. And this is a car tour, so we'll give you a good glimpse of everything. Look at this beautiful big ocean views. These are all spacious lots. There's a house here behind the coffee. So this is what the agricultural buffer looks like that the association takes care of. And then right behind it, that's our 5.9. And then back around, this is going to be our drive tour that I was talking about. So I'm going to dip down into where the new construction is at currently. And corridors, you might get some wind. My windows are down, but this is Hokuli'a, the most culturally sensitive piece of ground in the state of Hawaii. This house here, beautiful, beautiful home. But anyway, let's just take a tour here. This is a house that's on the market in the mid-4s as well. It's a beautiful home. Up in here, sorry for my filming, but it's the best I can do. This is a very large project. Here's the newer home. Home under construction here up on my right. The fabulous home. And then this house here is finished as well. Spectacular home. Spectacular views. And we're actually looping up around, so you can see that this is vast and lots of space to grow. This is one of the last pieces of canvas that I think are gonna explode here for our Kona area market. One thing about Hokuli'a is it has its own sewer, so you're not gonna have to put a septic system in. Huge benefit. There's a newer house up there. That one is just finished. I would say they're still working on landscape. But I think it was moved into probably about a month ago. All these lots range in size. The largest lot out here, I believe, is a consolidated lot of about 3 acres. But everybody, as you can see up in here, it's just spectacular views. Looking across portions of golf course, open areas. And in that large mound is the pu'u that I was talking about, which is where Queen Lilikoilani's grandmother's bones are buried, very sacred ground. And there's also a shoreline park here that consists of over 100+ acres. So there's going to be walking trails down there. They have a proposed beach club that someday will come into play. Depending whether the developer or owners and or both get together and do that has to be yet determined, but I think it's going to be an integral part of the next step out here. And we are actually looping back around and heading now to the building site on lot 240. And as you can see, we go across the development. The views are there. Beautiful roads are in. Everything is in pristine shape here. Before we head to the lot, which is very close, let me just drive you through another little section to show you where there's more energy in new construction. house here. And then if we turn right down the road where I'm facing you, that house at the end down there, that is the one that we kind of looked at the roofs before we turned up to start the construction tour. We're driving up on one of the spec builds here. This is Roger Brazel's construction, on the market around $7 million. Spectacular home, overlooks golf course, views, very large square footage plan, 3-car garage, but you can see the kind of views that they're getting there. And from here, we're going to be going up in that area over there to tour your lot. I know this is a long video, but the big development. There's a lot of culture in the ground here between burial sites on certain properties that are very well noted. There are ancient canoe building facilities and homes, and this was very significant to the Hawaiians because they could farm. They could also get to the ocean very easy, had some of the best climate that they could find on the island and in the state. And only royalty and kings and queens were residing down in these areas. So it was very, very special. And now we're cruising up to approach lot 240. I'm going to drive by the upper portion and then the lower portion. And so this pole right here is the start of the lot. And there's our view. We're going to get out into that here pretty quick. And that lot ends about right there. But we'll drive to show you where your access point is. Just to show you what we're kind of looking at. You can see golf course down in there, ocean view, and I could turn around and point the camera back. You'd see some of the shoreline. You can see some of the shoreline here, and the next place going south on the ocean would be the Captain Cook Monument at Kealakekua Bay, and you can actually walk to it from this trail, or from this property through a portion of the old Kings Trail, and that is going to be about a 45-minute walk. Maka Maka Place. Mango trees. So there are some dedicated areas as well in the property that will have just total ag on them. And we are approaching the lot. So you're in a cul-de-sac. There's more golf course there. And here's the lot that we are going to be looking at. So you can see it's elevated up from the street. Your road would probably come in about right here, and we'd loop around to the property. You can see that 239 is right here. All the lots have nice new signs. And then looking across here, you have all this space that you can see golf course, and you can see ocean and more golf course. And then going back here, we'll go walk this lot from the upper portion, kind of stand on the building site and see what you think. That is our tour for right now. Aloha.